Here's a live look from Domenico's on the Wharf. You can't really see it, but there's a little bit of haze happening. Those are actually a few low clouds hanging out with us this morning. Those low clouds, you can always kind of tell when we have them because they kind of glow that orangey hue to them. You can see that in the background there. We've been under this trough of low pressure that is going to move off to the east of us, and it's going to make room for this ridge. So even though today our temperatures around the coast are going to be slightly cooler, our inland locations are actually going to be warming up, not by much, only by a degree or two, but this ridge will actually start to build in a bit more so on Saturday. Not expecting as warm as temperatures as we were seeing last weekend on Easter weekend there, but nonetheless we are going to see some very nice temperatures across the central coast. Our coastal and inland locations will warm up tomorrow afternoon. Very nice for our inland locations. We will continue to see a few clouds hanging out around the coast though for the next few days, while our inland areas will be under mostly sunny skies. And then we have a little change as we head into Sunday. Like we mentioned earlier this week, it's kind of been a roller coaster ride as far as our temperatures and our weather pattern. We're actually going to see that ridge move off, and then we will have a dry cold front move through the area late on Sunday. That's going to help cool us back down, also give us some breezy conditions, and those windy conditions are going to stick with us for the early part of next week. And this is the system we're actually watching for you late Monday into Tuesday. That could bring us some light rain to the area. For now, we're just watching that for you. Here's a look at the next 24 hours though. We are going to see those low clouds hanging out with us. Already seeing them around the peninsula into Salinas, a few spotty locations of low clouds around Watsonville. Also seeing a few of those low clouds up in the Santa Cruz Mountains near Boulder Creek and Bonnie Doon. But we will start to see those low clouds disappear as we head into lunchtime. Most locations will be under mostly sunny skies this afternoon, though we will again see a few of those low clouds remaining at the coast this afternoon. Developing yet again as those winds calm down later this evening, and then we could see more of those low clouds hanging out with us through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. So patchy fog is possible yet again tomorrow morning. Temperatures, not much change from yesterday. Again, our coastal areas will actually cool down a bit, while our inland locations will actually warm up a bit this afternoon. So we're still going to be in those mid to upper 50s around the peninsula, low to mid 60s up in the Santa Cruz area. We're going to be in those mid to upper 60s in the Santa Cruz Mountains. A little bit warmer for the Salinas Valley, especially down south near Bradley into King City, where we're going to see those mid to upper 60s. Hollister and to Gilroy, we're going to be in those mid 60s as well. Hollister at 65, Gilroy at 66. So not too bad of a day. And again, our inland locations, plenty of sunshine. Now, one thing I do want to point out too, we're not going to see those winds like we've been seeing the last few days, but we will still have some breezy conditions, especially picking up in the Salinas Valley. Still though, those winds are out of the northwest, so they will have a little bite to them, especially around the peninsula. And that is one of the reasons why we're going to see some of those low clouds sticking with us throughout the afternoon around the coast. But again, those winds will continue to die down as we head into the overnight hours. And this weekend, we're actually going to see less winds. That is until that dry cold front moves through on Sunday. I'll have your 7-day forecast in just a little bit here.